Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank the organizers for this summit and thank you for inviting me to be part of this auspicious occasion and to speak to signal that the government places importance in the ICT space, and this summit is very important. I note from the Minister's advice that this is possibly the first ever ICT Summit organized, and we are happy that it is happening at this very, very crucial stage of our nation's history, when we are interfacing, in fact, shifting more into the digital era. I remember very clearly this year we marked 46 years of independence, but at 75 we were operating at those analog technologies, analog NBC, the static landlines, so to speak. Before that, and before independence or before contact with the outside world, we were standing on mountain tops and shouting from one mountain to another mountain. That was our mode of communication. How in one generation we have changed from person-to-person communication and word-to-mouth communication to the analog sort of communication system, and we've migrated from that path all the way right now into digital time and digital space and digital communication. In one generation we've made this leap, and it must not stop. The world is moving fast beyond just this present mode of speaking as we speak. Last night I was reading into artificial intelligence, and I was seeing how far advanced other economies are, how advanced men's line of thinking are into that space, and it is very relevant. We have this important summit so that we too can move with time, if not move on par with time. What's wrong with us moving into that space? And so, Minister, I do congratulate you for this initiative. It coincides very well with your 2 years being in office as a Minister of State. You're certainly working very hard. Within the last 2 years, it certainly wasn't easy. We have endorsed the digital transformation policy. We also have tried to ensure that we escalate the ICT department into a very strategic department, into a level where it's given its due prominence, and we are now waiting drafting instruction, for instance, for the Digital Government Bill 2021 to take place, and I give you my commitment that this will be delivered. The Digital Government Bill 2021 represents what will be a major wave of public service reform, as it provides a whole of government approach rather to ICT in public service, and ICT as a major platform to ensure our public service is reformed and unified. The bill will formally establish a national cybersecurity, as the Minister has been advised, and a center will be established to protect and ensure that all our digital infrastructures, informations and assets are maintained, are secured and are safe. And none can be more reminding than the evidence that our IFMS system was breached. And so this bill, as I speak today, I give you my fullest assurance to Minister and everyone who have an interest in this space that the Digital Government Bill 2021 will be progressed. Hopefully in November it will see some light. If not, we got 2 parliament sitting that is still coming, in February sitting and April sitting before we rise for the elections. And we intend as a government to ensure this bill is delivered so that our platform in which we operate in the ICT world is secured through law that ensures safety, compliance, control, and an inventory and a unified platform in which the whole of government operates inside. And that is a commitment I give to you. It is more relevant in this day and age. As I said today, we live in a digital world. Every functionality of commerce, functionality of the government, functionality of services, government services, like e-commerce, e-education, e-health. That's the way we are moving, and space is the right path for us. For instance, I just give you an indication. You don't need to have specialized doctors in remote areas. They could be in one center, and an operating room in another part of our country is controlled by specialized doctors elsewhere, whether in PNG or elsewhere in the world. This can be assisted through a digital platform that is available in our country, and I give you commitment as we ramp up support to the ICT department to not be a peripheral or side department, but to, through this bill, bring you into the mainstream as a central agency also. You will then ensure you have influence into how the government's digital platform is transformed and moved into the future. And we give you full support to ensure your department receives the right place it deserves in a time and space in which human functionality is being aided by the digital technology and the digital space that is moving far ahead than what we envisage or what we are thinking. And so today so today I am here just to give you an evidence, a factual evidence that the whole of government is right behind the summit today, and may the outcome of this summit be fruitful, be relevant, and to ensure that we advise as to how we could give you full support to move us from where we are today to the next level in as far as ICT and its role in our government, and its role in our economy, and its role in our society now and going forward into the future. I look forward to a fruitful outcome, and hopefully the outcomes of these deliberations of this summit can be the basis in which we move ICT to a higher, better level going forward. And as I said earlier, I give you my commitment. The digital government bill will be delivered in its present form as it's submitted, and going forward, we look forward to your department and the ICT space being a central part of our government system going now forward into the future. Thank you very much. God bless each and every one of you.